actually just normal 20-week ultrasound halfway through my pregnancy, and did not see my normal obstetrician that day, but the tech said, well, we can't really see the heart very good, we'll probably bring you back in 2 weeks, we'll make another appointment just to check it again. And then my obstetrician called me the next day and said, don't like what I see on your ultrasound, I want you to get a fetal echocardiogram. And actually at the time I was working in adult cardiology as a nurse practitioner and worked with the only pediatric cardiologist in Cedar Rapids, Dr. Zittergren, and he took me in over lunch and did the fetal echo then because he didn't want me to have to wait till like an appointment time. So he did my echo over lunch. No, I was scared out of my mind when he wasn't talking to me, and I said, Mark, you're not talking to me, why aren't you saying anything? And he said, well, he was trying to be really calm and really kind and probably trying to figure out in his head how to tell me what was going on too. And he said, I just don't like what I'm seeing here, let's call Chad.
And all of a sudden I get a phone call from him and he said, I think you need to come in here. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just think we were not expecting any problem, so I guess we were completely shocked at the time, I would say. I was just processing, and it was a lot of information, too much, and they knew that obviously because they threw a lot of stuff at me that first day, and so we went back for further appointments, and then it got to be more clear, but I don't think anything really prepared us for what was going to happen, even though they tried their best to explain everything. The hardest part for all of that was we knew what to expect as far as just, you're having a baby and then he'd get whisked away essentially because they needed to do some things right away to help him. But the hardest part for me after that was I didn't get to see him for a good 24, 36 hours, I think. He was very sick after his first surgery. He was on external bypass machine. Maximum is typically 3 days. He was on it for 9. He was very sick. He tried to die a few times, that hospitalization. Yeah. It was a very rough time. Chad was a rock for a hot mess, more so than I was.
Yeah, the morning they gave us like this was the last ditch. He's coming off. They attempted to take him off this heart and lung machine and several times, and he wasn't doing well. And there was this next morning was going to be the last one. So that was it was amazing. I mean, it was just we were so positive in that morning, and having them say that it just was. Normally I am strong. I'm like, stuff doesn't, but now that we can talk about it, it's tougher.
Yeah, it's rough.
My name is Sam Martin. I was born with half a heart, and this summer I got a pacemaker because of this thing called PLE, protein losing encephalopathy. Yeah. And so I was losing protein, so I had to eat protein like every day, and so a lot, and so then I got a pacemaker to help my heartbeat get faster. To help.
Do you remember when, right after they turned his pacemaker off after it was in, so that he could feel his own heartbeat? And you said you could feel a difference, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Was it weird?
Not really. I wasn't really nervous, but right when we got there, I felt sick because I think I was nervous.
He's pretty easygoing, so I don't think really it was a big scare to him when they had told him that, because I think that he had imagined that probably later in his life something was going to have to happen. Because it's never I don't think that we pictured it as being easy after the first 3 surgeries, that just nothing else was going to pop up. So I was driving back from getting my prom dress in Wisconsin. My mom and I drove up to Wisconsin to get a prom dress because I was just kind of talking about who am I going to take to prom? I don't even know who I'd want to go with. I have friends that I could, but I was like, eh. And then my mom was like, wouldn't it be funny if you went with Sam? I was like, he's my best friend. So spending that time with him was something that was really important to me. I truly wanted him to be with me because he really is probably my best friend. So that was really awesome for me. We went and we took pictures and made him smile. He was not
Hard to do.
Yeah. And we went out to eat, and then we went and danced for hours. It was fun. I remember the week after, like 1 week out of surgery, I look outside and Sam and then my other brother Jake were outside playing soccer, like just running around and tackling each other. So that was really cool.
You know, for those 10 years, he was as normal as I would ever expect a kid to be. I mean, it seemed like, he could ride his bike, he could do all those things, and didn't seem to run out of a lot of steam, you know. And so he just pretty much treated him like a normal kid, you know.
Family gathered around him, helping us through times of hardship. We thought he
we're just happy. We just are thankful for every day we get. I guess that's the biggest thing. We know that heart transplant is something that may be and something that's necessary for Sam at some point in his life. The research is amazing, though, that he's doing as well as he is for as long as he has done. The American Heart Association is critical for research. They're raising funds constantly to help that and fund that for not just congenital heart disease, but heart disease in general. So they are driving the research and the education.
Why him?
I think I was probably like 12 when I wrote the song. I think like it has a lot to do with the time, and a lot of it is talking about how it was hard for me. Yes, it was for him and I wrote it about him, but it reflects a lot on how like I think everybody felt about the situation and like just confusion.
I think a critical thing for the American Heart Association that they promote is everybody has a why, meaning why everybody's been touched by heart disease for sure. At some point in their life, they know someone that has been touched by heart disease. My why is definitely Sam and my dad. My dad had a stroke, but my why is Sam. And without the American Heart Association research and the money that funds that research, he would not be here.
Why